Welcome to the channel. This is Coach Charles on the Soccer Benchmark. Now, this transfer window is just full of madness because what we are seeing on a day-to-day basis is not something that we need to see, more so as Manchester United fans. There's just too much noise coming from Old Trafford and coming from every other channel out there, mainstream and backstream, whatever stream you're looking at. There's just too much noise from Old Trafford. This is not good for the team. This is not good for the players because uh, the momentum that United has built after the two games against Liverpool and Arsenal may just be eroded because of this too many rumors about their young players, homegrown players about to be sold. And the question is, why is INEOS and Manchester United letting this information, all these rumors continue? Because all they have to do is come out and say Garnacho is not for sale. Mainoo is not for sale, you know. They have to be very straight. They have to be open. They have to tell this to the public so that it ends these funny rumors. But the fact that they are not talking about it, it means that there is something. Where there's smoke, there is fire. And with Garnacho's head about to be turned towards Napoli, I think there's going to be a problem. Also, this player has just started playing well over again, but now his name is in the same line with transfer, and this is an academy graduate. Napoli sold their best winger, the Georgian. That name is impossible to pronounce for me. Xavankelia. I don't know. I cannot pronounce that name. I can assure you. So they've sold this player to PSG already, and that leaves a gap, and it means that Napoli also has money to spend. And with Garnacho loving playing out on the wings, not inside in midfield, I think he's a perfect fit for Napoli. And remember, Napoli already has one of our United academy player they picked last season. What is the name of this guy? They already have McTominay at Napoli. So that is something that Garnacho will look at and say, why not? Why not? So it is not good for United when such news keep on spreading and they letting it spread. It's like there is something about this. This team, INEOS wants this player sold. Because the financial situation at United is horrific, you know, it's bad, and the fair play is really pressing and pinching, and INEOS do not want to have to sell quick sales over June so that they can meet the financial fair play rules. So that is why they're letting this information keep rolling, and it's not good for the team. As United look forward to play Southampton, and players like Mainoo and Garnacho are mainstay of Manchester United team. So what really are we doing? Yeah? The performance of this team of these two players may be affected. And consider that these are very young players who are still growing in the game. They have not matured. They are not people who can put away their phones and say, I don't want to look at the social media. This is a social media generation. The Gen Z and Gen Alphas of our world. They are always on the phone. You cannot take these phones away from them. And even if they are not on the phones, their friends, their families, you know, they'll keep getting these news. And that turns a player's attitude. That affects a player's performance. And we've seen that over the years. So why is INEOS and Manchester United not clipping this thing at the bud? I believe it's the truth, because they just want money to come in so that they can be safe on the financial fair play. But who are the options once you sell Kobe Mainoo and Garnacho? Who is going to play in those positions? Because we are not seeing players available out there who can be able to slot into those positions. We've not seen United linked with players who can play in Garnacho and Mainoo's position. So it's like the INEOS leadership and the board is leaving Manchester United basically naked. What if these players are sold at the very last minute and we have no substitutions for them? We have no replacements for them. What happens to the Manchester United squad that Ruben is trying to build? it means that he'll have to play people like Eriksen, people like Casemiro, who are not the future of Manchester United, and that will affect the team going into the June and the new season, the 2025-26 season. So I think it is time that the leadership really came out strongly on communication aspect. Another question that we keep asking: why is Rashford still at Manchester United? Because if this player does not want to play for the team, it is high time that we just let him go. Get him a club that is able to fit in. AC Milan is rumored, Dortmund is rumored, Juventus, PSG, I think, are no longer interested because they've already bought a player in that position. So I think he needs to be let go as soon as possible so that the team can move forward. A team like AC Milan will benefit from having Rashford, but they already have a player in that position. A very good player in that position. So where does he fit at AC Milan? At Dortmund, I don't know whether they'll be ready to pay what Rashford is on, because he's on very, very, very big wages. Juventus maybe, but Juventus also has its own problems. So we are basically stuck with some of these players until they leave. Casemiro, Eriksen, we are stuck with these players, and INEOS need to come out and make it as clear as possible. I do not enjoy rumors about Garnacho and Mainoo whatsoever. These are our homegrown players. These are players that really know the team. They want to grow into the team, and they are equally good. There are no replacements currently at Manchester United that can play these roles. So why are we discussing these two players in a transfer market? It is a sorry state. It is wrong. It hurts most of the fans, and the fans will one day turn against this INEOS and its board, because Mainoo is a darling of the people. Garnacho is really, really, really likable. He's a player that really dazzles the fan. He makes it. He plays for the fans. He's improving. He's making correct decisions. He's tracking back. He's giving all to the team. So why is he being rumored to be on the sell list? So I think Manchester United have really mishandled this. Other clubs are doing good things. Manchester City, you don't hear so many rumors about their best players. All you hear is somebody's brought in. The same to Liverpool. Their best young players are kept and wrapped in cotton. Chelsea brings in new young players to be able to play. But at Manchester United, it is always rumors who is being sold, and the people who are being rumored to be leaving are young players, young academy players who fit the profile of the coach, who also fit the future of Manchester United. And with no replacement in a January market, it means that United are in for a big, 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 big shock. And Ruben Amorim is the loser in this case, because he's trying to build a team and the board is breaking down the team. He's trying to develop something and nothing happens. So it is a high time that the team and the board came out and explained their reasoning behind the transfer rumors about these two players. So what a mess of a transfer window this is. Thank you for watching. This is Coach Charles on the Soccer Benchmark. Consider subscribing, consider commenting, and let's keep our best players in-house.